Welcome back to Jazz Clippers. Tonight's Coast to Coast coverage brought to you by T-Mobile. Donovan Mitchell able to Euro step across this floor tonight thanks to round-the-clock treatment over the past 2 days. But even though he's already in double figures, he says he doesn't feel like himself. And down here at court level, we have seen him grimace a few times when he's landed on that ankle. He says some of his explosion is gone. The way he put it was he can usually jump through people or over people, but now for the first time in his career, he's out there picking his spots and facilitating more. Quinn Snyder told me that's created a bit of a mental battle for Donovan, so at times during this game, you may see Quinn or one of the assistants pulling Donovan aside and just reminding him he should still be driving to the basket instead of just settling for outside shots. That being said, no one on the Jazz side is remotely worried about Mitchell's mental toughness here. Mike, as you remember, back in Game 1 of this series, Donovan was sick. He was feeling nauseous and lightheaded, but he still delivered 45 points and a Utah win.
And Mitchell followed up with 37, then 30, then 37 again. He has just been brilliant in the postseason. Ingles, long three-pointer for Joe Ingles. And there go the Jazz again. They're 5 of 7 from downtown here in the first.
They're a challenge to defend. They've been that way all year long. 5, 6, 7 guys that have the ability to shoot the long-range jumper.
In Game 5, 35 of their first 45 field goal attempts were threes. Here's Terrence Mann, the hesitation, and throws it up and in. Terrence Mann, 12 points here in the opening period. Mitchell gets away from Beverly. Now drives all the way to the basket and finishes. 12 points for Mitchell.
And he's going to the rim more tonight. As Rachel said, I think they have better balance right now in their offense between the 3 and the 2.
George tried to draw the foul, didn't get the whistle. Here come the Jazz, up by 4. There's under 2 minutes remaining here in the opening period. Gobert catches it from behind, has it deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert, so Clipper ball. No, excuse me, they call an offensive foul.
Paul George did a good job of stepping in.
Yeah, and Mitchell got around Zubac on that blitz.
Here's the grimace.
Yeah, I'm with Mark. His ankle is hurting, I'm sure, but it also you can play that to your advantage too. The guy thinks you're hobbled a little bit, and then you just explode by him. He's been in the lane all night.
By the way, that's 2 fouls on Gobert. Zubac who came in the last break. Morris fakes. Well defended by Niang. Made Morris adjust the shot. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell trying to draw a foul. He does. Shot's good and one. Chance for a 4-point play. Donovan Mitchell erupting here in the opening period.
He's been incredible in this first quarter. As a playmaker, as a leader, as a guy setting the tone. This time takes the hit, elevates, knocks down the jumper. It's inspiring if you're on his team watching what he's done thus far in this ballgame.
Terrence Mann picks up his second foul, so he'll sit down as Batum comes back in. Remember, they had 10 three-pointers in the first quarter in Game 5. They have just 6, but they're 6 of 8 from downtown. A great three-point shooting team all season long. As Mitchell rattles that in, 16 first quarter points and an 8-point Jazz lead.
And going back to Game 5, some nights for Donovan Mitchell, you're not going to play well. It doesn't, I mean, you're not going to be great every night.
Morris, too strong on the 3. Patrick Beverly, excellent hustle. George drives on Mitchell. Batum tries that corner again. Mitchell spins, gets inside, layup, won't go. Batum the rebound, sensational move, just couldn't finish. Batum to George, George to Morris, three-pointer, got it. Some excellent three-point shooting from both teams. They're a combined 12 for 16. Mitchell, Beverly trying to harass. Mitchell gets his own rebound, feed to Gobert. Gobert goes up, blocked by Zubac.
Should be a one-shot situation here.
Jazz do have a foul to give. Shot clock turned off. Paul George against Mitchell. Clarkson leaning over to help. 3 seconds. George draws the foul. Mitchell saying it's on the floor. That makes the difference between 2 shots and 3 shots.
And they're saying no, it's in the act of shooting.
Yes, so a 3-shot foul.
And you cannot play like Donovan Mitchell does with his right arm extended. They will always rip it up through that now.
That left foot was close. So George coming off that incredible game. In game 5, 37 points, 16 rebounds, 5 assists. One of the great games of his career, certainly a signature game for George. Welcome back, fans. The 21-22 NBA season ticket membership now on sale across the league. Secure the best seats, best prices, and best benefits for your favorite team next season. Visit NBAtickets.com to learn more. And a great crowd on hand here tonight at Staples Center. As we said earlier, nearly 19,000. They lifted the capacity restrictions just the other day here in Los Angeles. As George hits all 3. Rondo's in the game. Conley launches. And that will end a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams shooting well, including from downtown. 2-point lead.